But making this film, were there any struggles inside, in your head, planning this thing out?
Hundreds of struggles, every year of those 8 years, because it's a huge responsibility and it was a hugely ambitious project. And as you know, it's a highly sensitive subject.
Yes.
And that was pretty much the only way it was talked about when I worked at this think tank, the Council on Foreign Relations. Don't really talk about Taiwan because it's a flashpoint for World War III. So just focus on engaging China, because if we can make China a friendly neighbor, that everything will work out.
Yeah.
And I just basically needed to understand it from Taiwan's point of view and get in there and understand it that way.
Okay. Did it cause any conflicts in you? Because you started going to Beijing first.
Yeah.
And then you studied in Taiwan and understanding both sides. I mean, were there any struggles within you about this narrative?
It made me increasingly frustrated with U.S. foreign policy and my own country. And I think that I felt frustration with the lack of speed with which the United States catches up to changes in world events. So when Taiwan became a democracy, that might have been an opportunity to have a closer diplomatic relationship and negotiate that with Beijing. Taiwan is one of the best in the world. Why are we not embracing Taiwan?
Oh, did you get that? We got to put that on. We got to put that on repeat. It is.
Yeah, it is.
There's many people that did not understand or didn't even know where Taiwan was until maybe recently because of semiconductors.
Yeah.
Or because now politically it seems like it's getting more and more sensitive. But there's a lot of things going on here in Taiwan.
Yeah.
It's really worth the time to understand it a little better.
It is.
Right?
And anytime we share this film with anyone all over the world, they're so moved. And they have the same feeling of, why didn't we understand Taiwan's story? Why is this narrative not out there?
Yeah. Any part of you feel pressure from the international community or from China? I'm sure you still have close ties with friends or what's going on there?
Anytime I felt that or was aware that we might have been slowed down or maybe not given financing or faced other difficulties, I put my personal experience in check. And I said, I have to remember this story is bigger than me. This story is about people who are living on the front lines of an authoritarian threat, and to have that as a responsibility is huge. So I'm just gonna accept what comes in this process. I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna make it through, and here we are. I mean, now it's happening, and I never could have truly known we would get here. That's always the risk with independent films. So I'm so happy it's here now, and as it is, the timing feels great, and we're so grateful to be accepted this way.
All right, you mentioned earlier when you had experience in the foreign policy in the States.
Yeah.
This is a sensitive subject. It's a flashpoint. You kind of try to stay away from that subject. Anyone tell you not to do this?
Not to do it, I mean, yeah, if I really wanted a career and to make money and to get a lot of movies going fast, maybe don't do this subject.
So
maybe a lot of
friends, people in the industry.
People I was never going to listen to, so it doesn't matter.
So that's your husband. So
no, not my husband. He was very supportive.
People you never listen to.
Yeah.
Let's see, who would that be in a marriage? Yeah. So there are some risks involved.